What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. I am JB, and today, guys, we're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin, give a bit of an update as to what is going on. We've seen a bit of a pullback yet again in the market today, so I think we'll come back in and have another quick look as to what is going on and what we expect to happen next. We'll have a quick look at the market and, some of the on-chain data for Bitcoin in today's video. If you do like the videos coming to you recently over here on the Uncensored channel, please do smash up that like button, subscribe, tap on the bell, select all the notifications, all the usual good stuff, guys. It does help the channel out. Let's dive straight down into this window and take a look at the markets. We can see the market cap, the total global market cap, is now down at 1.05 trillion, down 1.59% today, and we can see the fear and greed index is still sitting in the 42 neutral area. I do expect that to pull back slightly. We can see Bitcoin currently trading at $26,630 at time of recording, down 0.32% in the last hour, down 2.69% in the last 24 hours, and down 3.27% in the last day. But this is obviously a trend we've seen across the whole market. We can see most of the market as a whole pulling back quite aggressively today. XRP over the last week, pulling back just over 9.3%. Yeah, quite a big pullback across the market, one that I do expect to continue. Let's jump straight over though to the website, memberships.𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. I'm sure you know the script by now, guys, but there is a 7-day free trial on all plans. Capitalise on this one, it will not be there forever. There's obviously lots of perks to this: the twice weekly live AMAs, the TA on request between the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 1 day charts, all the usual good stuff, guys. I'm sure you know all about it by now, but head on over and check it out. Once again, there is a 7-day free trial, no obligation to stay on. Simply go up to your profile. You can cancel from there at any time before any payments are taken, and take full advantage of the site, of which we will quickly come over to the data zone, into the data portal, where we can look at the on-chain data for Bitcoin. We can see 48.7 million addresses for Bitcoin active in the last 24 hours. There were 903,000, 629,000 of these being receiving addresses, 604,000 of these being sending addresses. There were 283,000 transactions in the last 24 hours, costing $543,000. So we can obviously see the cost of these transactions compared to other chains, showing the value of certain other chains in the space. But it's always good to come back here and see what's going on chain for Bitcoin. But we will come over to here, the good one, and I like looking at these liquidations. We can see liquidations in the last 24 hours, a whopping $23.9 million worth of Bitcoin positions were liquidated in the last 24 hours. 89.65% of these being long positions, 10.35% of these being short positions, with obviously Binance here being the exchange with the highest amount of liquidations. They liquidated $7.7 million worth of positions in the last 24 hours. We can see they took the large amount of the liquidations here at 32.28%. This breakdown was 87% of longs and almost 13% of short positions, and this transpires to being $6.7 million worth of long positions and $1 million worth of shorts. We can also see here OKX taking out 26.7% of total Bitcoin liquidations, 81% longs, 18% shorts, and the breakdown of this was $5.1 million worth of long positions and $1.1 million worth of shorts. 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, 98% longs, 1.2% shorts, 22% of total positions, and this was obviously $5.3 million worth of longs, $66,000 worth of shorts. I don't like seeing these splits as heavy in one direction than the other. I do have an issue with 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. I've said it many times before. I will say it many times again. I do not like seeing how 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 are liquidating positions. I would like somebody from 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 to reach out and touch up on this one and explain why positions are so heavy at certain times than others. We can see the trend across the market is a 90-10 split, and it is roughly a 90-10 split here, but when we look across the other exchanges, it doesn't sit right with me, and I have got one eye on 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 just now. I don't like seeing the liquidations as they are. But guys, we'll jump down to the charts. That's why we're here today, and we'll have a look what is going on most recently, where we can see quite a pullback in the market, which is still going on right now at the time of recording. In the video earlier today that Nick put out, we were obviously looking at this 5-wave move to the downside, targeting out a move to $26,882 to as low as $26,747, where we can see this move in the 5th wave is breaking on down, and it looks like it is going to continue a little bit yet. So an impulsive move in this 5th wave, which we expect to carry on for just a little while to come still. But overall, I don't think that is the end of this push to the downside. These are nested 5-wave structures, and we expect these to continue. When we want to break this one down, we can see this is a wave 3 of a bigger structure that's going on here, and this again is another nested structure. We do have a potential wave 1, 2. We could look at this as it's wave 3, with a wave 4 and a wave 5 to come. The wave 4 would be likely filling out this fair value gap that has now been left on the charts to the downside. We can see that the 50 EMA is now coming down to this area, so perhaps this wave 4 pushes up to test out the 50 EMA before the final push down here in this 5th wave. So once again, we can zoom further out on the charts and really take a look at what is going on. We can see this drop to the downside, which looks like a leading diagonal pattern, diagonal pattern here in the wave 1, the wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a deep wave 5 nesting down here. When we take the move of this wave 1, bring it over to the high of the wave 2, coming in here at $27,742, where we will just bring this fib down so we have a more accurate read. We can see that there is a little bit more movements to the downside, which would likely be filled out in this yellow 5th wave once this comes down to the correct level. It's $27,742.33, so we have it on the correct fib. There we go. We will be looking for this 5th wave to push down to $26,168. This one right here will be the impulsive trigger for a bigger move to the downside for Bitcoin. So when we come out of this and really zoom out on the charts, we can figure out these nested structures. We still expect this small wave 4 and another wave 5 to the downside, where this overall would be a wave 1, wave 2, this all being a wave 3, with another wave 4 and the 5th wave to the downside to come. We can see how these structures are starting to nest down using Elliott wave theory. So I'm not bullish on Bitcoin just now. I've said that many times before, I will say it many times again. I do still expect the market to keep moving to the downside. We can obviously then scrutinise the moves that have played out here, as this may just be a big wave 1 to the downside of wave 2, and this whole structure here is just a wave 3, bringing on more pain, more lows for Bitcoin. Yes, the narrative in the space just now is for October to be green. October has to be a green month because it's been a green month before, but I've said it before and I will say it again. Just because something has happened before does not mean it has to happen again. I fully expect October to be a red month. I'm happy to be proven wrong. We'll also have to wait and see how that plays out. September is notoriously a red month, and we've seen it being a green month. So I think by the time the month plays out, we'll obviously have a better idea as to what is going on. But back to the charts, Elliott wave theory, it may be complex and it may be difficult to understand. You can obviously learn Elliott wave theory over at the Cheeky Crypto website. There is the courses put together there, guys. Buff up your knowledge and what's going on in the space. Elliott wave theory and smart money concepts are fantastic tools to help you with your trading, charting, targeting where price action is going. So we have had a quick update there for you today though. I thought we'd just brush up on this so we know what's going on with this pullback. There will be another update tomorrow morning, so check that one out when it does drop over on the main channel. Guys, if you are going to trade, please do trade safely, have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, stay safe in the space, and until next time, have a very nice day.